Happy 2024 to everyone, and with the new year it means there are new trends coming in. And I know what some of you may be thinking, you're like, ugh, not another trend video. But trust me, this one is going to be different because I want to dive deep into the history of the trend, why it's happening, and how you can make it long-lasting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. Looking at the video now and editing it, I definitely have an oily problem. I am an oily girl, and I realized that I did not put on extra powder on my eyelids. So if you see a little bit of makeup, no you don't. Don't judge either. First, I want to go over what a trend exactly is. The word trend, core, chic, they're all the same. And overusing them too much can become meaningless. And that's what's been happening in today's time. What the earliest cores and the most interesting ones have in common is the understanding that the clothes represent an inner existence. In a quote from Vogue, somebody explained, "It's just so easy. It communicates just enough to keep the conversation going, but it's worth resisting precisely for that reason. It creates disposability when there's already enough of that in this industry. In the industry talking about beauty, fashion, art, etc." Back in 1937, an English author sketched a timeline on how trends evolve. According to Lever's law, when a trend is currently in fashion, it's smart. Trends come and go so fast, and this year I really want to be specific on making those trends last longer. The topic we have is blue beauty expectations for 2024. First, I want to go over to the history of the color of blue. Here's all the information I gathered about the color blue. For years and years, blue existed in places like the sky and the sea, but nobody ever had a word for it or knew what it was. There was no concept for it. In almost every culture, blue was the last color to appear in language. The concept of the color blue was first made by the Egyptians. They were the only culture that had a way to produce the blue dye. Blue is such a rare color in nature, and the color itself was thought to not be able to be described until about modern times. For a long time, blue was a prestigious color. There are many different names for blue. People from the Renaissance called blue ultramarine, meaning beyond the sea, and others called it cornflower, cobalt, and sapphire. Speaking of other names for blue, aquamarine is one of them, and that is what is listed on 76 Agency's trends for 2024. 76 Agency in their newsletter said, aquamarine makeup will be trending among Gen Z and millennials in 2024. Now, I can't let all of you know this without giving you some inspiration for it, so here it is. First, we'll start with makeup looks. There are so many different makeup looks that you can do because there's so many different shades of blue. Just adding on an extra gem, sparkle, eyeliner, anything can make it so much different. I found all of these on Pinterest. Next would be outfits. I found this girl on TikTok named Sophia, and she had the cutest inspiration for her specifically aquamarine style looks. If you're more of an editorial girly, these looks are going to be perfect for you. And if you're a more casual girly, then these are for you. And lastly is nail inspiration. To ensure a trend will really last, you have to make whatever look you are making not look like a trend. Just be smart about your choices. Blue is such a beautiful color that we really don't see enough, so let's make it shine for 2024. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you incorporate blue into any of your looks for 2024, please tag me and I'd be happy to share. Bye!